Hello everybody! We are here to do a full review of the Halloween event, and also I'm gonna give some tips for the tournament that is coming this Saturday. First of all, we have here the receipt for the candy, the spirit candies. So don't forget to take it. Here we have the shop. Let's do a quick review. Everybody has seen the shop, and you know what you can buy. You can buy them with spider coins. How can you get the spider coins? So you can find them fighting Evos. Then you can get them from the daily quest. Also, you can find them fighting with some bosses that you can find in the map. There are 7 bosses, and you can find them fight against them like 5 times, and then you can get the spider coins. I think the last battle, the 5th, you can get 30 spider coins for each boss. So don't forget to fight them. So you can get the spirit. So the way that you can get the spider coin is with the daily quest. The best way to get the spider coin is with the daily quest. Defeating the Evos in Wild Evos. The best way to get the spider coins are with the daily quest, defeating the Wild Evos, and also there are 7 bosses that you can defeat until 7 times, and the 5th you can get 30 spider coins. So just make sure you kill them. You defeat them 5 times, everyone, and you can get also these things. And then here you have these guys that is here right now, was here, and it gives you a special quest. You need to go to the houses in the city, in both cities, and get the sweets from the houses. And then there are few people that is gonna ask you to have a specific costume, and then you wear it. They're gonna get scared, and then that's the way that you can get the sweet. So when you have all the sweet, I think there are 40, you come here, you talk to him, and then he's gonna go up here in the shop, and then you talk to him. Then you're gonna get all of these things. So the most important is the golden egg, which is this Evo, the Mirazar. Okay, but it's golden, so it's really good. Now we're gonna talk about these Evos. I'm gonna go with the new attacks, but first let's go with the skill, the main skill. So this is the skill. When Greenberg is defeated, the next Evo that is coming to the battle, the next of your Evos that is coming to the battle, is gonna get 40 of extra life. So that's really good. Let's go with the attacks. So we have Spectral Claw. It's gonna deal 20 of damage with 30 energy. Also, you're gonna have a counter, a spectral counter. Then you have Spectral Hole, which is gonna reduce the damage of the Evo by 10, the enemy Evo by 10. You have also the Spectral Renewal, which is gonna heal 40 of life, spending one of the Spectral counters that you can get from the Spectral Claw. Okay, so that's okay. We have the Spirit affinity, which is gonna help with the Claw and the Phantom Nova. And the Phantom Nova is really good, but so you're gonna deal 30 of damage, spending 70 of energy. But every time that you get a spectral counter, you're gonna get 20 of damage for each. So you have done Spectral Claw twice, you're gonna get 40 of damage extra with the Phantom Nova. So that's really cool. Let's go with Mirazar. I love the name Mirazar. It's cool. So we have here Mirazar. We didn't check the skill, the main skill. The main skill is when this Evo is defeated, every time an Evo is coming up into the battle, it's gonna suffer 10 of damage. So it's 20 of damage. Sorry, 20 of damage. It's not so much, but it's okay. It's a good skill, I think. So let's go with the news attacks. Here we have the Curse, which is gonna deal 20 of damage, and it's gonna take a short time for the enemy to get the damage in the life. So yeah. Also, you are spending 30 of energy, and the good thing of this attack is that you can go through the seals. So that's really good. And we have Mirror Lock. So if the enemy has a debuff, with Mirror Lock, the debuff is not gonna go away. It's gonna keep it forever. Spending 40 energy. And then we have here Mirror. The user will mirror any debuff or static effect into its target. That means you are not gonna miss. You're not gonna lose your debuff. You're gonna keep the debuff that the enemy has thrown you, and then you're gonna get at the enemy that the enemy gets the same debuff, and then you can do the lock. And the lock attack, and so the enemy is gonna have that debuff forever. And then we have another Spectral Affinity, which is really good. And then we have the Mirror Force. I think this attack is really good because if the enemy attacks you with 40 damage, for example, and then that damage it costs 20 of energy, for example, you are gonna do the same. You're gonna do 40 of damage with 20 of energy. But for example, if the enemy is attacking with double peck or double attack, I think there is an attack called double bar. You're gonna receive, for example, 40 and 40. But the enemy, if you do Mirror Force, the enemy is gonna receive only 40. It's not gonna receive the double. It's gonna be hit but only one. Okay, so have that in mind. Okay, and then all of these Evo, Dirtops, Canistorm, and Gargoliax, they have Vampirism. Okay, and this is really good. They have 2 Vampirism, all 3. And then Vampirism, what is doing is that. So we have Bite, and then Dirtops and Canistorm can recover 10 point life with Bite, but with Vampirism is gonna get another 10. Okay, so if we have 2 Vampirims, we are gonna get 30 of life recovery every time we use Bite. Also, you have the Burr. You're gonna get, I think it's 20 from the Burr, but with the Vampirims, you're gonna receive 40 of life recovery, which is really good. Now we're going to talk about if they are good for PvP. Right now, Gargoliax is not working with Vampirims and Life Leech. Gargoliax is working with Harden and Gargoliax Curse and setting seals to the enemy or to itself. Maybe it's the time that Gargoyle is gonna start using the leads and get the recovery, but it's not very used. So we need to test that more. Canistorm, I think Canistorm need a third speed boost in the build to get into the meta. So I think Vampirism is not gonna help enough. So yeah. And Dirtops, this is the best of them because of this caloric acceleration. So Dirtop doesn't need the speed boost. It can get the energy with caloric acceleration. So I think it's really good with 2 Vampirism. So every time it's using the bite, it's gonna get 30 back of 30 of life back. So that's really good. That make it really good. And also you can use the Ver. You can do caloric acceleration and then the Ver, and then caloric acceleration then the Ver, but it's not so high on the top because the top Evos are using some throw, and then you're gonna get the full bar of energy, and then you cannot attack because you're gonna fail. So that's why this Evo is not so high on the top. And then we have Mirasar and Greenbark, and then they have the same problem. They don't have three speed boost. Mirasar has hasn't got any, and then Greenbark has just 1, but they need 3 to get into the meta. Why did they need that? Because in the meantime you charge your final attack, your Phantom Nova, your Evo is gonna get dead. It's gonna die. Another Evo is gonna defeat it, and then you're gonna lose your time. You're gonna charge a Phantom Nova, and then you're not gonna be able to attack with this. So you're not gonna get advantage from the spectral counters. And then it's the same with Mirasar. The enemy Evo can attack you with a strong attack with high damage. That's why you're gonna use this one. If you receive a high damage, you can do Mirror Force, and then the enemy is gonna receive that high damage plus 10 more of damage because of the speed affinity. But the problem is the enemy can do high damage and then small damage with another attack, and then you cannot use this and waste it. You cannot use the Mirror Force and waste it with small attacks. So then your Evo is gonna be defeated before it can use this one. So that's one I think it needs 3 speed boost. But I will say that Greenberg and Mirasar are really good Evo, and also all the costumes that we combine in the shop are really cool. I think the developers have done very good job this time, so we need to say that. And then get ready for the tournament. We will need to use either Greenberg or Mirasar, and then we will need to use any of these, but you don't need to use the event gens. You can use any gens, so or they can be shiny or not, doesn't matter. So some tips now for the tournament is if you use Greenberg, you can help with Gargolias to set shields, and then Greenberg can just do crash all the time, because I don't think it's gonna get time enough to use this one with some charges, spectral charges. So also Mirasar can be good against Evos like Thimble, which is spending 60 energy for 110 damage with the lighting. And then if you receive that attack, you can do the mirror. And then if you get the Tom attack from Warthog, you can do the same, because you're gonna spend, I think it was 60 energy, and then you're gonna do 100 damage if the Warthog has the earth affinity. So that's really good. Then if against Dirtops, you can use for example, you can use some throw to stop it, Also, you have if you use an Evo with debuffs, 20 debuff like Wampus or Seabuth, you can stop Dirtops partially, because it's gonna deal only 10 of damage, and then if you use also the water barrier from Amphimar, then it's not gonna deal, so it's not gonna heal itself, so then it's dead. But Dirto needs to be careful with Warthog and the lighting from Symbol, because they do massive damage, and Dirto cannot afford that. But he hasn't got much to deal with it. He's gonna receive it if he won't fight. Also, Dirtops has an attack, which is Detect, which is really good to avoid to fail the attacks when suffer from some throw, so that's good. I don't recommend to use Canistorm, and Gargoliac is only useful with a Crash team. You can use Greenberg, you can use I think Kubidok, Slow Lord, the Krabby, and Liceros. You can use these Evos to use the Crash to help Gargoliac to be more useful. Okay, that's all. Good luck to everybody in the tournament. Write in the comment if you want me to talk about anything else. But I think that's all about the event. I think it's really cool. I think it's big event. It's huge. It brings a lot of things, and then two very cool Evos. So that's really cool. Okay.